First tonight, the Christmas tourist who narrowly escaped last night's truck attack in Berlin. A journalist who's just joined BBC Radio Leicester has told us how she saw the lorry plough into market stalls in the German capital.
And a Nottinghamshire woman who was in the same market 2 hours earlier says it won't stop her going back next year. They've both been speaking to our social affairs correspondent, Jeremy Ball.
A scene of Christmas cheer destroyed in an instant. Flattened in a deadly attack, the weapon a heavy lorry. Emma Rushton saw it all happen. She's visiting Berlin before starting her new job at BBC Radio Leicester.
We heard a massive crash to the left of us, looked over, thought maybe fireworks were going off or something like that, and then the lights that were overhanging the Christmas market started to be pulled down, and then we saw the top of an articulated lorry sort of going from our left to our right, and we just didn't know what was going on. It completely decimated the hut where we bought the wine from, which was sort of 8 to 10 feet in front of us. It was so close. It's the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me. It was like a war zone. Everything was completely destroyed. There were people on the floor, bleeding, crying, wooden panels, glass everywhere. It was awful.
The market is all around that church.
Alison was in Berlin celebrating her birthday and flew home to Beeston this lunchtime. She and her husband were shopping there before the truck attack.
We were at the market about 3:30 yesterday afternoon, and it hit us later on. We got into bed and neither of us could sleep because suddenly you're thinking, crikey, if we'd have made it a couple of hours later, we could have been involved in that. And we were quite shocked at that point. It's devastating to think it happened, that people lost their lives, and we'll be back again for the Christmas markets next year. Can't let them beat you.
But 12 people lost their lives and dozens have been injured. And now the questions: why did it happen? And how to stop attacks that are so ruthless in their simplicity. Emma says she hasn't slept.
Just to kind of get away from it, we've had a wander around some of the museums here, and I'll stop and I'll stare at a painting, and then all of a sudden I'll hear something or I'll see something, and I can just feel myself welling up. I don't know how this is going to affect me long term.